rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1072, Wilson case.
Thank you. You all may be seated.
The case kicks off with Miss Wilson explaining her situation. She's been raising her granddaughter, Sterling, for 6 months while Sterling's father, Tanner, is in the military and her mother, Nikki, is away at school. Miss Wilson claims Nikki hasn't been helping financially or emotionally, and she's seeking child support. The tension builds as Miss Wilson reveals Nikki often comes home on breaks, but doesn't even visit Sterling.
Okay, Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I have a son named Tanner Wilson, and he has a daughter with Nikki. And Tanner is in the military. Nikki is off at school, but she's not helping do anything. I've been raising their child for the past 6 months, so I'm not getting any help or assistance or anything from her.
Okay.
So I need some type of child support from her.
And where is Tanner?
Tanner's in the military.
Oh, he's
in the military.
So when you say he's in the military, he's away in the military?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And Nikki, does she visit with the child?
Nikki takes the stand, defending herself by saying she's a full-time student and didn't want a child initially. She claims she FaceTimes Sterling and visits when she can, but the judge isn't convinced. The judge challenges her, pointing out her lack of financial support and minimal involvement in Sterling's life. Nikki's excuses fall flat, leaving everyone questioning her priorities.
Bring you any groceries?
She doesn't do anything. I mean, she went off to school. She's in New York, so she'll come home sometimes and get her on, breaks or something. But half the time when she's home on breaks, I don't even know she's home.
Oh, wow.
So she doesn't really do much of anything for Sterling.
So she will come into town and not see her child?
Yes.
How old is Sterling?
She's 2.
Okay. 2 years old. Does she go to daycare or anything?
Yeah, she goes to daycare, and I pay for all of that.
How much is daycare?
Oh, gosh, $200 a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to Miss Nikki?
I just, see her on all these TikTok videos and on Facebook where she's partying and clubbing. I mean, I get it. You're in college and you want to have fun, but don't forget that you have a responsibility.
Okay.
You still have a child at home that needs you. A mother needs some help.
The judge grows increasingly frustrated with Nikki's excuses. She questions Nikki about her social media presence and partying lifestyle, contrasting it with her responsibilities as a mother. Nikki admits to being an influencer but claims she hasn't been paid recently. The judge isn't buying it and prepares to deliver her verdict.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, she's just not being a good mom right now.
Okay. All right. Miss Nikki, why are you not being a good mom?
It's not that I'm not being a good mom, it's just that I'm in school full time.
Okay.
And
so being in school full time means you can't be a mom?
Well, I'm away at school. So on my breaks, I go home.
Away at school means you cannot be a good mom?
I am a good mom. I am going to school full time. The point is when I got pregnant, I didn't want to have a child. I was in school. I didn't want that for myself.
Okay, but the baby is here now.
She is.
She's 2. So besides going to school, what else do you have that defines you as a good mom?
I mean, I do what I can.
As in what?
As in,
she just said
she's here
that,
now.
Excuse me, she just said that you are not providing any financial information and you barely come to visit the child when you're in town.
Like I said, when I got pregnant, I did not want a baby. She was like, I wanted a granddaughter. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, I get it. So because you didn't want Sterling and she did, she is...
The judge delivers her verdict, ordering both Nikki and Tanner to pay $269 monthly in child support, including back pay for the past 6 months. Nikki is visibly unhappy, but the judge stands firm, emphasizing that both parents must financially support their child. The tension in the courtroom is palpable as the decision sinks in.
We had a
Her
whole agreement
responsibility.
before this. Like, she was like, I'll take care of her. I wanted another child.
Right, she will take care of her. I don't
Yes.
believe she thought that she was going to be raising another child on her own. Am I right about that?
Yes.
She
we
is
had
a
this
grandmother.
conversation. I'm in school full time. I told her I
How long do you have left in school?
I have a year left.
So Sterling is going to be with her another year, and then another year, and another year. She's just going to raise the baby.
No, I will have a job by then. I'll be working.
Okay.
She's 2. She won't remember any of this.
I'm just going to play like you did not say that.
She won't. I mean, I when I go home, I see her. We FaceTime. All of that.
You
I mean,
obviously came here to
when
waste
I-
my time.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't understand.
I mean, I don't understand either, because you said, as I was saying, and you still haven't said anything.
I said what I had to say. I'm in school full time. What do I do?
Take care of your child. You can.
I do the best that I can.
Okay. So is it true what she said about you being on social media, going to clubs and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I am a influencer. So I
So,
try to get
wait
brand
a minute,
deals.
hold on. You said you're in school full time, you don't work,
Correct.
but influencers get paid.
I haven't gotten paid
Come
in
on,
a
make
while.
it make sense.
I haven't gotten paid in a while.
But you get paid.
Yes.
In her closing remarks, Judge Vonda B reflects on the case. She explains why she set child support at minimum wage for both parents and highlights the importance of grandparents receiving financial support when they step in to raise a child. The judge's final words drive home the message. Parenting is a shared responsibility, and everyone must contribute.
And you can send money for Sterling, right?
Yes, and I do.
And you don't.
I do.
That's not what she just said. So is she being untruthful? Or
I
are
do.
you
I
being
do what I can.
untruthful?
I am in school full time. I don't know what else. This is so crazy to me. Like, why we're right here right now, because
We're here right now because grandmother needs some financial
grandmother
assistance for her
chose
child.
this life. Grandmother chose the life.
You know what?
I didn't choose this life. However, I love my daughter to pieces. I don't regret anything. However, I would have liked to wait.
So
you know-
grandmother chose this life.
Yes, grandmother wanted to take care of her. It's okay, I'll take care of her while you're in school. And all of a sudden, something changed, which is why we're sitting here now.
Can you believe this?
I really can't. I mean, I expected you to help at least. Of course, I'm not
have
going
a year
to.
left. I do what I can.
So Sterling
So
is
it's a year left
This,
of her taking care of your
Exactly.
daughter, you and Tanner's daughter.
This is what you wanted.
but I thought
You
you were going to
said that
help
you were
and
gonna
be.
take care
I
of
thought
her.
you were going to still be a good
Ooh,
mom
Miss
to
Nikki,
Sterling.
you are
though.
so unbelievable right
Yes.
now. You are the mom. She is the grandmother.
Exactly.
What part of that don't you understand?
I understand all of it. We had a whole agreement that she would raise the child until I was out of school. So when I come home, I do see my child. I do.
Barely.
You know what?
But I don't know what changed. I don't know if she got a little boyfriend or something.
What difference would it make if she had a boyfriend? That
Because
is none of
she
your
chose
business.
this life.
Excuse me.
I could've
You
waited.
chose this life. You had the child with Tanner. Miss Wilson, Miss or Mrs., I'm sorry.
Miss.
Miss Wilson did not have the child. You did. The child is your responsibility, not grandmother's. Whether she wanted a grandchild or not. I know a lot of grandparents that say, oh, when are you gonna have me a grandchild? I want a grandchild. They never anticipate that phrase to mean, I 100% am taking care of the child. You are unbelievable right now.
I'm not. I'm really not.
You really are.
No,
So
I'm
you know
really
what?
not.
What we're going to go ahead and do is get Miss Wilson the proper financial support that she needs to take care of your daughter. So you understand that, let me repeat it again, your daughter. So you don't walk out of this courtroom believing that someone else has the obligation of taking care of your child. She does not have to step in and do anything.
She does not, but
She's
she chose
doing
to.
it. She's
so don't
doing
complain
it.
about it now. Don't complain about it now.
Well, you know
chose
what?
to do this.
I don't need you to
didn't-
complain about these numbers when I read them off to you, okay? So, Ms. Wilson, Tanner, you say he's in the military. Do you know how much money he makes?
I don't know how much he makes.
Okay. Health insurance. I know typically they have decent health insurance in the military. Do you have any idea of how much that costs?
About 108. Tanner takes care of that part.
Okay. Tanner takes care of that, so let me just make sure I make a note of that. All right. And mom doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
Okay. And you said that 6
I do a lot.
months the child has been with you?
Yes.
Okay. Daycare is $800 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, when you're influencing, let me ask you a question. How much money are you getting off of that consistently?
Consistently, I would say maybe $2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month? And you haven't sent her anything?
I mean, I had books to pay for.
Right, so your books cost $2,000. Are you getting financial aid from school?
I have maxed out all my financial aid. I maxed out all my loans. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing what I can. Like I said, I'm
Have
doing
you
what
ever
I can.
considered moving from New York? I know it's expensive
No,
to
I
live
have
there.
a huge internship. Why would I? No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so your internship is more important than raising your daughter.
No, it is not. But
Okay.
I am doing this for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
So
That's what you believe. That's fine.
that is what I know. I am doing this for my daughter.
Well, what I know is you're getting ready to pay child support. So this is what we're going to do. Since you don't have any financial information on Tanner, we're going to set his child support at minimum wage. We're also going to set your child support at minimum wage, okay? I'm going to order that Tanner maintains the health insurance, and then I'm also going to have you reimburse half of that health insurance back to him. So, I mean, excuse me, no, not reimburse half of it. You're going to reimburse the back pay, because I'm going to order you to pay back pay as well. She said 6 months. She said 6 months. So Tanner is going to maintain the health insurance at 108, okay? There will be no reimbursement on that part of it, because what I'm going to do is have you pay monthly child support at minimum wage, which is $219, as well as back pay to grandmother. So $219 multiplied by the past 6 months, Tanner's portion is $657. Your portion is $657. That's to be paid at $50 per month. So each parent's child support obligation to grandmother is $269 per month.
Are you happy now?
No, are you happy now? I know I'm happy because you're finally supporting your child financially, and grandmother gets some assistance with paying this daycare.
Grandmother wanted a baby. She's
Yep.
grandmother.
And you know what?
This is your part.
And
So
grandmother
whenever
is here.
I-
Excuse me. Grandmother's here because she also wanted some financial help. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, we're done here.
Oh, obviously. Is there anything further?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Wilson case. Here you have it. There's another grandparent case. In this particular situation, dad was in the military. He was away off, tending to his duties. Mom was in school, full-time student, and the child, who was 2 years old, was living with dad's mom. So it's only right that dad's mom gets some sort of financial support in raising mom and dad's child. Well, what is something interesting that stood out about this case? Well, the first thing is that grandparent was able to receive child support not only from her son, but from the mother as well. It's only right. Both parents have to pay child support when there's a situation when a grandparent or even a non-parent, someone other than a grandparent, is in care, custody, possession, control of the child. Well, something else that may have stood out to you about this case is I didn't base mom's child support off of her saying that she was a social media influencer. Her testimony about the money she received was not only inconsistent, but she's also paying for school and her books. Like she stated, she's maxed out on the student loans that she can receive and everything like that. But she still needed to pay something, which is why her child support was set at minimum wage. Something else that stood out about this case was that dad's child support was also set at minimum wage. Now, we may know that dad may make more money. However, his mother didn't have that information with her when she came to court. So his child support was set at minimum wage. Mom's child support was set at minimum wage. They were both ordered to reimburse for health insurance, and it's that simple.